Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into racing?
Yes, my name is Ernie Jr. I'm 14 years old and I'm the youngest licensed race car driver in the United States. Right now I'm currently racing the Spec Miata series, and I've been racing there for about a year now.
Great. How was the transition going from go-karting to car racing? Because I know in the go-karting you're sitting in the middle, where in the cars you're sitting on the side, so you don't really have that perception of the left side view.
Yeah, it was a difficult transition for me to get used to it. Also, I have to learn how to be more smooth when I had to transition into cars. My coach, Bob Van Epps, he definitely helped me learn that transition and help it become easier.
So it was okay? It took you a little while to get used to it?
It took me maybe like a day on the track to get used to learning how to do that.
Now let me ask you a question. Who are your sponsors that you're racing for out there?
Well, I have Joe Heck Racing, Race Pack that provided me with my data system, and Metro Signs.
Have they all helped you out pretty much get into the racing circuit and have a good time, do some winning?
Yeah, they all helped me out. Race Pack gave me the data system that's been able to help me get more consistent, and Metro Signs wrapped my entire car.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice looking wrap too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Good, and I guess Joe Heck is also standing behind you?
Yeah, Joe Heck is standing behind me, help support whatever I'm doing.
Good. How did you get the car, by the way?
Joe Heck bought it for me and built it.
That's nice. So
yeah.
You're the Joe Heck racer.
Mm-hmm.
What are your plans with the B-Spec? I see you're sitting in a B-Spec car. I know you were racing Spec Miatas. I mean, tell me a little bit about it. I mean, how's the transition between a Spec Miata and a B-Spec? What are you doing with them, and you know, what's the differences?
Yeah. The B-Spec is a completely different handling car. It has less power, but it's lighter. It handles pretty good, almost the same as the Spec Miata. The only difference that I can see that's the hardest difference to overcome is the front-wheel drive in the B-Spec compared to the rear-wheel drive in the Miata. I have to get used to how to control how the car's handling with the foot.
Now let me ask you a question. I mean, are you able to get 3 wheels and 1 wheel in the air in this car, or are you able to get 2 wheels up in the air?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. In most turns, I'm able to get 3 wheels, get on 3 wheels in this car. That's because the chassis is so stiff on it. And in some turns, if I hit the rumble strip right, I'm able to get it up on 2 wheels. It helps to pivot the car around the turn.
Is it a fun drive?
It's definitely a fun car to drive. It doesn't have that much power, but it brakes really late and handles really well.
So everything is momentum, just like the Spec Miata, except you don't have the power, so you have to be even more precise and work it.
Yeah, because the momentum, it's everything inside this car.
Now, what's your plans with the B-Spec? Because I know you're still racing the Spec Miatas in the series. What are you doing with the B-Spec?
My plan for the B-Spec is to hopefully just test it in NASA and FARA for this season, and then in 2013 start racing in the Grand Am series.
Is that when you'll be eligible to run Grand Am?
Yes, when I turn 15, hopefully I'll be able to be eligible to race.
So right now you're a racer for B-Spec, but you're not eligible for Grand Am.
Yeah.
What are you eligible for racing?
I'm eligible to race in NASA, FARA.
Great. And then I think next year you're going to be doing what other series?
Hopefully the SCCA, racing in the Nationals.
So I guess you'll get a lot of practice time before you do a showcasing in Grand Am by running this B-Spec and kind of learn everything about it, right?
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a lot of practice, I'll get used to the car, and we'll be ready for the next season.
Good. When's your next test date?
Next test date is April 17th.
Which track?
It's at Homestead Miami Speedway with FARA.
Nice.
On the outside, these cars look relatively stock. The only thing you could really add to them is decals and racing tires and rims. The only performance mods you could add are exhaust and an intake. They want to keep these cars as close to stock as possible to provide maximum fun for minimum money. B-Spec. It's a new class that Grand Am is going to be incorporating in the 2012 series. It's going to be made up of Mazda 2, Honda Fit, Ford Fiesta, Kia Rio, and the Chevy Sonic. All lightweight hatchback cars that will be very competitive and have very close, fun, intense racing. On the inside, the B-Spec is like any other race car. It has a roll cage, fire system, window nets, and a racing steering wheel. watching my video about the B-Spec, and hopefully I'll see you at the track soon.